Hey there, Scorpio Seeker. Welcome back to the Existential Shift. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for all your subscriptions, all my new seekers. I really appreciate you. Thank you for joining my tribe. Okay. Scorpio energies, different placements, you know the work. You can swap the roles. Too many cards. Okay, Scorpio. For August, this will be your August tarot scope. Scorpio for August. What do we have? I'm using the Rider Waite and Mythic Tarot combination deck. Just a mixture of both. My South Node is in Scorpio. And I'm a Taurus, and Scorpio is my natural insides. Okay. Scorpio for August, what's up? So there's intense focus right now that I'm getting from you guys. Are you focusing on a craft? Are you focusing planning something? Are you focusing on your shadow work? Something? What is it? You're diligent and sharp about it, but you're also quiet about it. The cards won't show. Messages for my Scorpios. Okay, Page of Cups. Yes. You have an entire inner world and you're keeping it to yourself within. Almost like studying it. In the Greek mythology, the Page of Cups is represented by Narcissus, who fell in love with himself when he saw his reflection in the water, and then he drowned, and then the I forget the name, Narcisse, I forget the name of it in English, that flower rose. I'm not getting narcissistic energy vibe from this, but I am getting a self-focus. Let's see. Let's see what this is about. Show me more, please. Oh, the Fool and then the King of Swords. Wow. Okay. From being a fool to being the fool? What do I mean by that? From being a fool, meaning being irresponsible, childish, maybe reckless, aloof, detached, irresponsible, and all that jazz, to being spiritually enlightened, broad-minded, open-minded, freedom-oriented. But here's the thing people miss out on when it comes to the Fool. They think that the Fool is like an energy of a butterfly, a touch and go, like here, there, everywhere. No, that's being a fool. Butterfly live for like a few days, a week. Not really works for them. Being the Fool, this Fool here. Yes, he's about freedom and new world. But he's about to jump from the cliff. That's deep commitment to something. That is going all the way, putting all your chips onto something. So yeah, it could be a risk, and who knows what will come of it. You can either crash or you can fly, but still it's about going all the way. There is no with the Fool, because the Fool, he's behind all the cards. If you want to know more about the Fool or any of the cards, check out my Tarot Masterclass. I will link it below in the description box. Behind every card that he walks through, he is the seeker, the Fool of the Tarot. He experiences fully each of those cards. He doesn't observe from afar, maybe, yes, no. Experiences it fully, thus mastering it. This Fool ends up becoming the World card, master of life. Seeker Master. And here we have him, right after the Page of Cups, looking towards the King of Swords. So, if you are in that stage of immense focus on yourself, who you are, what you are, how you are, or whatever it is that you're focusing on, it's for the sake of developing, building, creating a new state of mind that is more aligned with your belief system, with your truth, with your view of the world. And that's kind of beautiful, Scorpio. Page of Swords, Three of Cups, the Devil. And then comes the test. Because in every King of Swords, there is a Page of Swords. And when the Page of Swords comes with the Three of Cups and the Devil, oh, recklessness, indulgence, irresponsibility, selfishness, taking things for granted, saying things just because they sound good in the moment and they make other people happy, and then not following through. I'm not saying it's what you're doing, maybe it's someone in your life, but when you go through the journey of going from a page to a king, sometimes your own life reality will provoke you into going back to that energy of that, the shadow aspect of the butterfly. It's like the shadow aspect of a Gemini. It's not really going fully into something, just taking the first class of everything. This is not to shade Geminis. Every zodiac has its evolved and devolved aspects. So the shadow side of that is starting something and then it's a vibrant mindset of learning a lot of things, but you never fully master anything, so you don't really know. You can say one sentence about many fields and topics, but you can't really make a deep conversation or build something off of it. So I feel like maybe this is something some of us are trying to break through as Scorpios. But the temptation to go back to how easy it can be to just say what people want to hear but not follow through, to just do what you feel like, disregarding the consequences. And then we have Knight of Cups, Strength, and Knight of Pentacles. What is going on with these energies, Scorpio? So very interesting. A lot is going on here. Okay. Give me a sec. Two pages, two knights. The Fool and the Devil. So this learning curve of what is true freedom of the mind versus freedom of the low vibration desires and accountability is developing pretty well. Learning the difference between being a fool and being the fool. We understand that in order to achieve true freedom and liberation and knowledge and mastery, we have to do the accountable, positive actions. persistence, kindness, consistent kindness, and succumbing one's own selfish desires. Don't get me wrong, this is not me shading desires. This is a card of transmuting the desire and the passion and the heart into light and creativity and manifestation and doing positive energy work and heart-based. But this is when we take it to the lower vibration aspects of those. Okay, so we're starting the journey. We're going through a little bit of a detour, and then we're going back on track. Now this is for August, mind this, so from now until August. So go back to this reading half month in, to see how it resonates, how it clicks. Things will happen by then. Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay. Wow, Scorpio. So we have here the King of Swords, Page of Swords, and now Ace of Swords. This is mastery of the air element. Something that you want to learn how to do really well. It could be a craft, but it could be mastering your own state of mind. How it is that you view the world and how it is that you act upon it and from it. You know, kind of walk the talk kind of thing. And you're finding that really, really accurate silver lining. I actually have 3 aces on the table in potential, because here we have the Ace of Swords with two knights. Each of them is an ace if an action will be made, if an opportunity will be taken. A Knight of Cups can and is encouraged to become an Ace of Cups. So is the Knight of Pentacles turning into an Ace of Pentacles. So with the Fool and then this 3 in potential aces, you guys are going through this process of really changing the molecular structure of your mind, like literally thinking differently, behaving differently, responding differently in ways that are more suitable to the growth that you've been going through. And it's very accurate and it's very timed. August is looking really, really powerful for you guys. Powerful, not like control powerful, but like white magic powerful. Being in the right time, in the right place, because you know how to work with your energies. I'm seeing things clearly. There is such clarity in here. After a time frame of, you know, if there are, because I have the Page of Cups and the Devil and the 3 of Cups all together here, yum. Some of you might be trying to break out of substance abuse, addiction of some sort. It could be alcohol and drugs. It could be women. It could be gambling. It could be bad habits. It could be anger triggers. It could be many, many things. But the work that you're doing, it's looking good, Scorpio. You're cutting through your own bullshit. And that allows people around you to cut through their own bullshit. Because you won't indulge in your own BS, then you don't allow other people indulge in their own BS. You're just like not entertaining it. You don't entertain your own bullshit, so inevitably, automatically, by default, you also don't entertain other people's bullshit, and that allows them to break out of that mechanism. Because when you allow it, when you entertain it, then they see that it works, so they continue. But if you don't entertain it and it shows them that it doesn't work, then they stop. If the manipulation and the mind games don't work on you anymore, then they have to find a different way to get to your heart. And it's something that you're not even doing on purpose. It's literally something that you're doing for yourself, and that affects your environment, maybe your children, maybe your partner, maybe your friends, maybe your coworkers. There's a lot of people here on the table, a lot of characters. Six of Swords. Okay, time for a vacation. Sure. Cool. Take me with you. I need it. Sometimes we need to take a little bit, you know, we need to take ourselves out of a situation to gain clarity, to look at things objectively, to just clear the mind, and then go back to our life, but like lighter, calmer. Ace of Swords, Six of Swords. If you're considering, I'm encouraging. This is a process that you might be feeling all the way throughout October, from now till October. A certain break or vacation or taking yourself out of a situation helps bring clarity to something. Planet. Ace of Swords is planning. Planet. This is so great. The moon in the reverse. Scorpio, this is looking so good. I'm so happy. Oh my God. It's like, here. It's like the state of mind of an uneased subconscious that is full of turmoil and addiction and bad habits is feeling so liberated because you're doing such good work, facing yourself and cutting through your own triggers. It just eases. It's almost like breaking down a dam that has been holding stormy waters for a long time, and then finally the water have room to flow with ease. So there's just like they have more space to exist. Your subconscious has more space to exist because you break through the dams between your conscious and subconscious, making realizations. When you are tested by yourself, by your own whatever, because when we decide upon something, be sure that the universe and your higher self will bring in a test to see if you actually can follow through your words, right? Let's say you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to be more patient and accepting to my partner's needs. Even though I don't agree with them, even though I don't understand the sense of them, I will still do something for them that breaks through my mechanism. Then you can then be sure that that partner will do something that will trigger you. And that will be your opportunity. Don't look at it as a test or as a whatever or as a punishment. It will be your opportunity to strengthen that muscle that you're trying to develop and actually be accountable for your own statements and walk the talk. Oh my God, that will liberate something in you. Fun, Scorpio. That is true freedom. Ooh, I'm loving this, and I can't wait to see your extended, guys, because in the extended I tend to see more specific like narratives that come out from this like spiritual and psychological and energetic story. So I can't wait to see what exactly this is about. Interesting. Is there anything else I can tell my Scorpios for August? Anything? Oh, great. Three of Swords, yum. Oh, a lot of cards came out. I'm going to take them because they fell quite dramatically. Hold on. Oh, wow. 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 It's a whole new reading on its own. Okay. Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Tower, Ten of Pentacles. Whew. Two twos, two sevens, two knights, two threes, two pages. We already have quite a lovely extended. This entire thing is an extended. Okay. Interesting. So there is some sort of breakdown of an illusion or of an emotional sentiment that we have to break out of in order to gain this new start here that is waiting around the corner, and to actually work it through, to allow it to be worked through into becoming this Ten of Pentacles. There's a need to acknowledge the sensation of failure or heartache, whether it be from the past or if you're experiencing it now or soon, and then releasing it. This is like escaping a tower moment that has happened or is happening in order to have a new start, potentially a new start in a relationship. Some of you have went through or are going through a divorce, and you just want to get out of it as fast as possible to have your new start. But here's the thing. You have to close it up properly. Close up the loose ends. Sign the documents, make your peace, follow through with the decisions. Like, don't drag whatever this is. It doesn't have to be a divorce. It could be any breakdown of either a relationship or a work situation. You can't, like, you know, like the little kid that closes their eyes and then, okay, so seemingly no one sees them because they can't see it. If you close your eyes to it and ignore it, the problem won't go away. You have to solve it first, okay? And that will allow a new beginning with the new direction that you're wanting to take. Some of you have been avoiding leaving a situation because of children. I do see that some of you has experienced or have been cheating. This is past tense. And maybe you're now discovering, or someone is discovering, and it's an opportunity to have a new start. But close the loose ends, right? Now, for those of you that this is not the narrative of, because I'm picking up on more than one thing. Okay, I'm getting that someone wants to have a new start with someone or with something after a turmoil time. Like when things weren't stable or weren't good. Like the potential is amazing, but the foundations weren't good or shaky, and there were a lot of like issues, right? Stuff. And they're trying to move away from this into having a new start. This could be like with the same person or at the same job, but the way they're going about it is by, like I mentioned before, trying to avoid the problems and just, okay, clean slate. Okay, great, clean slate, but only after you discuss and understand what went wrong and what needs to be, you know, what you need to do differently now in order for the new start to actually be different and not just to be the same cycle repeating itself. Right? There's the old saying, if you do the same thing, you can't expect a different result. So, okay, what is the thing that was done to bring the situation to this tower this collapse, this failure with the Three of Swords. Okay, if we want to start anew, how do we not repeat mistakes? How do we not repeat mistakes? First, by knowing the mistakes, addressing the mistakes, understanding what was made, in a way that challenged the situation. And with all this reading that I gave you, it seems like you're very open-minded to have a new mindset and to follow through with it. And there is the challenges of the devil here next to the Three of Cups. I don't like this energy. It's over anything. It's numbing something out. It's avoiding responsibility, which is the thing that led to the Tower moment. Like, by trying to avoid Tower moments, you create Tower moments. By trying to avoid a conversation or even an argument that can lead to resolution, you're creating more pressure and more difficulty on something that otherwise could be so beautiful and strong. So yes, there's a need to have a new start, but Two of Wands look, the Hierophant is behind, Chiron, Centaur. Wisdom needs to come with it. What have we learned? And how can we, change in accordance? And Two of Cups, it's beautiful, but it requires emotional presence, like showing up for one another with this newfound knowledge, and not trying to avoid it and sneak out of it and being clever, being wise. Don't be clever, be wise. This is actually a gorgeous reading. I will continue this in the extended. I'll do it right now. Link to that is below, where you can also find links to Tarot Masterclass to learn how I do what I do. I made it 90 classes. It's like a huge library for tarot. You can choose whichever classes you want, or take them all, up to you. You can also find a way to book a private reading with me, no matter where you are in the world. If you have PayPal, you can talk to me. So check that out. In 2019 Ministers of Magic, it's the extended yearly tarot scope for all the zodiacs, one for each sign, of course, and it goes by the month, dissected each month. So it's pretty cool to go back to each month, and it's now half price because we're halfway through the year. Guys, if you haven't joined the Existential ship, my name is Morgane, by the way, if you're new. Sorry, I tend to forget to do that. Yes, from Camelot. Yes, Lady of the Lake. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Then this is your opportunity to subscribe. If you want to receive a notification when your video is up, also press the bell button right next to it, and that will let you know. And what else? I love you guys very, very much. My intense, beautiful Scorpios. I will see you for September readings. Oh my god. And by the way, guys, I'm recording this in July. Watch your July reading. It's like the midst of the energies now. Go back to your July reading and see what you're going through right now, and make the connections and have it help you through it while you're going through it, and not just like in prediction and then who remembers, right? I always go back to readings that I like or connected to, because we don't remember. And then I'm like, oh wow, yeah, oh my god, and they said that, and oh, I said that, oh, and now it connects in this. Try it. Okay, I'll see you in a second in the extended. Happy August.